What's going on, foodie fam? It's your main man, Dame Drops. You're new around here, stay true around here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Dame Drops is back again. Dig, baby, we are now on the best and the worst reviewed restaurants right here in my state. Man, like, Dame, haven't you run out of restaurants? No, I have not run out of restaurants. I found a few more restaurants that are rated badly in Yelp. And my question to you, foodie fam, can you really destroy pizza? Especially in Connecticut. Apparently, South Whitney Pizza and Bar has done just that. Now, here's the crazy thing. I was looking at the reviews inside of Yelp. The last few reviews are actually positive, but then it just goes down to straight 2-star activity. So I want to read 2 of the good, and then I want to read 2 of the bad. So our first review comes in, a 5-piece. Great spot for late night food. The special pizza was so good and had just the right amount of toppings. The plain chicken wings were amazing. That sounds great. Sounds like there's nothing wrong with the place. Let's read the next one. The food is great, it's fresh, and I've been eating there for a while. Again, the wings are delicious. So we're hearing about the food, we're hearing about the wings. So far it seems okay, right? I want to get into the negative reviews. Come on. 2-piece. Very rude delivery guy. I asked for the receipt to add a tip. All right, this one's about the delivery guy. Doesn't really talk much about the restaurant. So we're going to go to the next one. 1-piece. The absolute worst pizza experience ever. 0 customer service, rude and really nasty delivery staff. People on the phones could care less. Stay away. Awful, awful, sadder than sad. This might be reaching a little bit because it's not really talking about the food. It looks like this person wanted to give a 1-star because of customer service. Like, I understand taking points off of a customer service, but if we're talking about a restaurant, you want to beat them in the head for things like cleanliness. And of course, customer service is very understandable, but then definitely the food. You can't just take customer service, take them from a 5-piece down to 1. Nah. All right, y'all, we're going to read one more, and then we're going to have to go check out South Whitney Pizza and Bar. Do not waste your money. The owner was incredibly rude, waited 45 minutes for my order that was ready when I arrived, yet the food sat for 45 minutes. Oof. Menu is so long because it's all frozen, frostbitten garbage. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka shot. That was a direct shot at the food. Then they went to hand me my food and took it back behind the counter like I was going to steal the food I had already paid for through their website. Even when I showed him his receipt, he wouldn't give me my food. It made me wonder if they were sabotaging my food before I received it. This place is a joke. Probably won't be around much longer. Makes you wonder about the cleanliness of the kitchen. Now, this is a full beat in the head. This is what I'm talking about. And I can respect this review because it's not just talking about the poor customer service, but the quality of the food as well and everything else under the sun. All right, foodie fam, we done read enough. Now it's time for us to slide over to Hartford, Connecticut for South Whitney Pizza and Bar. Sit back, relax, get comfortable, and cue the music.
Takers and givers, I've been called the latter. But am I really a giver if I don't give to myself? Don't take care of my health, care for everyone else. I usually give away my best, but getting to this reset.
Just to let y'all know, y'all end up coming up over here. Parking is real greasy. But this is 264 South Whitney Pizza, Restaurant and Bar. About to slide up in here and get this order popping. My man just pulling up in the front. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna just go ahead and hop this right here. Fam, what's going on with the glass on the door all busted up? I step on the inside, I already knew I was in for quite the exchange. Grabbed up a menu. My man said he'll be with me, but not homie right there. There was another dude behind him. I'm over here taking a look at the menu, trying to decide what I want to eat. I figured it out. My man took my order. I'm good with that. Now I'm checking out the spot. What's going on with the seats? This spot is worn down and worn out. You could have replaced the cushion on that, man. Just reupholstery, baby. Little pool table, something for the locals to play with. But why is the trash can full? It just opened 12 minutes ago, B. trash on the floor still. Y'all must have had a party for real. But it is what it is, man. You can tell it's one of those spots that just doesn't receive the type of love and or attention that it truly needs. Maybe they're just throwing foods and drinks together. I don't know. But as I continue looking around, all the seats are pepper seed, baby. All those seats are worn out. Splash a coat of black paint on them joints. All right, fam. So I got about like 20 minutes before I pick up my pizza and the wings. Customer service is decent for what it is. The spot just opened. Still a little bit of trash from yesterday going on. You can tell that this spot been out here in the hood for a minute. And this is that community love, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just hoping that they're better than the 2.5 stars that they actually got in Yelp. Let's get into these wings that I was reading about in Yelp. Off first look, foodie fam, are these wings everything? Or they're like, nah, damn, that's just old grease action. It doesn't look like old grease. It looks like these bad boys might have some seasoning about them. And I can't wait to get that body delight. They do look like they have a little crisp that's gonna happen. I just want that chicken to be tender, family. I asked for a 6-piece, so we got about 6 wings in here. Everything came out to roughly like $25 for a small pizza, wings, and a 2-liter of pineapple soda. I can't get too busy because I got food I have to eat at the party later. Oh! Oh! Hot. These joints are on inmate, fresh out. Ah! Why you so hot? I'm gonna say this much. Now, I don't know what people were hating about the wings. My wings are crazy hot. They just came out the fryer, so I gotta give them a minute to cool down. But that little bit of chicken right there, that's a little tender chicken. Now, the wings really don't have any flavor outside of the oil that they've been fried in. So there's no special flavor on these. There's really baseline wings. Come on, little wing. Get in there. Because you butt naked by yourself, you are bland and basic. You're still a big wing, but you are bland and basic. I want to get a little love on your top. Tastes like blue cheese, but a Fugazi blue cheese. I ain't gonna stump. Bottom brand blue cheese. This blue cheese has got blue with very little cheese. I like cheese crumble up off of my blue cheese. Just let me know you're working with some real blue cheese. This blue cheese right here tastes borrowed. It tastes borrowed from a family member who just started practicing their own ingredients for blue cheese. That's what this tastes like. It's creamy. Blue cheese adjacent at best. A hint of blue cheese breath is up on there, but there ain't nobody blue cheese I ever had. It has a nice crisp to it. Basic bland flavors until you dip it up off in something. The chicken is still tender. Got a little moistness to it. Now, we're definitely going to talk about these wings when I get back to Yelp. And that's what I do if you're new around here. I just kind of give my general thoughts about the food. But then I do the rating towards the end of the video. In Yelp, you get to see me type it out. So we're going to take these bad boys to Yelp. All right, fam, I messed around and grabbed up a small box. Of course, we have the tape. When you get pizza to go, you should at least have one little piece of tape up on there. It's not a hood thing. It's just an understood thing that pizza to go should always have tape. Now, on first sight, family, does the pizza look hidden? Does it look bussin'? A little something. If you never knew that this pizza was from a hood spot, is it something that you would mess with? Please be real with me in the comment section. Say, Dame, the meatballs looking crazy on that pizza. The pepperoni don't look fugazi. And it look wild cheesy. And that crust is hitting on a little something. It looked like it's hitting on a little something. Dame, I'd mess with it. Right? Or Dame, I wouldn't mess with it, and here's why. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this South Whitney Pizza and Bar pepperoni and meatball pizza. Start with this piece right here. Ooh, that crust is soft. That crust right there. It doesn't have that brick oven loving to it at all. It has somebody loving, but just not brick oven loving. And she is a greasy little boo thing. Cheesy, but greasy. Look how it's all just kind of disconnecting. There's definitely a disconnect here. But, oh, goodbye. Goodbye, cheese. See you later, friend. All right, y'all. I got a decent little piece. Take a look at that thing. It's slippery, it's sliding, it's hot. But let's go ahead and get that bite. Sometimes that's the best bite to get, is right in the beginning. Right in the beginning, I say. More than one bite, everybody knows the rules when it comes to pizza. And now time for the crust. When it's cheesy, we're going to talk about the pepperoni, and the meatball, the crust, and all my thoughts on that. Decent size for a small. This pizza definitely speaks its own language, and we're going to take this to Yelp so I can type up exactly what that language is and exactly what this pizza is saying to me, and might even be saying to a few of you out there, a few of y'all, you know what I'm saying? So sit back, relax, and comfortable. We're about to take this bad boy to Yelp, give it the official rating, and let me know if you guys agree in the comment section below. All right, fam, we're back inside the crib, and I believe it is time for us to slide over to Yelp so I can break down my thoughts, give it a rating, and just let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree. Upon my arrival, I had noticed that the parking here was a bit nervous. There are not too many options up front, but if you go around the corner, you can always pull in the back to a few parking spots they have back there, and you'll be fine. This may not be the most visually appealing location for pizza, but the reviews as of recent say the pizza and wings are a must try, and so that is exactly what I plan to do. I ordered a small meatball and pepperoni pizza along with 6 wings. It roughly came to $25 and took around 20 minutes. As for customer service, I will say that whomever took my order had to be tired, for his energy was low, and he was very direct, but in turn, I honestly was not looking to strike up a conversation on politics and his family life anyway, so it all worked out. Now, I will say that my food was nice and hot. I can appreciate a hot and fresh meal from any given establishment. I went in for my first wing bite and pretty much burned the roof of my mouth. The chicken itself was tender, but do not expect much flavor on this one, not without dipping it into a sauce. The wing was crispy and decent in size. I did dip my wing into the blue cheese just to see if that would help our wing situation along, but unfortunately, the flavor on their blue cheese was lacking. It had this watered down taste and was a little off-putting, but the wing itself stood out as a 3, if nothing else. Up next, I went in for a slice, and it was so hot that the cheese ran away with the meat on the first piece, and so I grabbed another, but differently, for I needed my slice to hold itself together and not break down crying as if it were at a wedding reception. The bite was a greasy little boo thing, and this type of grease trap slapped the pepperoni around to the point that I did not get much flavor from the pepperoni at all, but the meatball fought through the grease trap and had a tender bite to it. The crust butt was soft. This was not the crust of a brick oven at all, but for the direction that my slice was going in, I had a feeling that the crust was not going to deliver epic pizza satisfaction, but then again, it was not horrible. The wings and the pizza were both baseline players in the game, and they will hold you over if you need a quick bite in the area. Finally, I will say that this location needs some love. The exterior of the building has been tagged up, some cracked windows, and perhaps it's just the character for the location. Near the bar, they have a pool table where folks can enjoy a few games while they wait for their food and or drinks. The seats are worn down, and for the spot that had just opened 12 minutes before my arrival, trash was still on the floor, and the garbage was full too. Attention to detail makes all the difference, and perhaps the owner should think about cleaning that spot up. When you show your restaurant love, others tend to follow along and do the same, but that's just my 2 cents. All right, fam, and if you're wondering what I would have rated the pizza is definitely going to get a 3. Just 3 straight across the board. Wasn't horrible, wasn't amazing. The location, like I said, definitely needs a little bit of love. Been probably a staple in the community for quite some time. It could be a financial situation where the finances are not in place for them to do the upgrades. I understand that, but maybe, the owner could probably take out a loan and just make some minimal changes. Be a little more upbeat when customers come through, because if the last few reviews are positive, that means that they're actually trying to make some changes and go in the right direction. I say let's keep going in the right direction so that could bring the people back to your establishment. I don't know. But what do you guys think? Please hit me in the comment section below. Let me know what it is that you would like to see in season 6 of the best and worst reviewed restaurants right here in my state. I'm your main man, Dame Drops. Now, this was the worst pizza in my state for season 6. Are y'all ready for the best? Stay tuned.
Super.